Hi, my name's Tim and welcome to the channel. Our channel is called Eat What I Eat. It's the Eat What I Eat diet. It's the Eat What I Eat diet for health, for vitamins, minerals, everything you need for health. On our channel, we believe that you can get from food the vitamins and nutritions that you need. This requires buying the food that's best for you. It's more expensive. Maybe that's why people don't buy it. There are two basic rules. There are two basic rules, and I want to go over them right now. The first rule is 85% of your diet has to consist of raw, unprocessed, uncooked food. 85%. The second rule is very simple. A half hour before you start to eat, stop drinking stuff. While you're eating, don't drink anything. And for half an hour later, give your body a chance to digest the food. It happens that I just ate a short time ago, and so I'm in that half hour window where I'm not drinking anything. It's important to know I am a cartoon character. I'm a YouTuber. I am stupid. I know nothing. Nothing what I say is medical advice. If I give you medical advice, I can be arrested. So believe me, I'm not giving you medical advice. Please check with your doctor to see if anything that you might hear on any channel is anything for you to pay attention to. All right? Now, I was thinking a second ago, why doesn't? I was thinking a few seconds ago, why don't people respond to this material? We've put out videos for about 6 weeks now, more or less every day or every couple of days, like the YouTube says. And really, we've had about 100 views. We've had one realistic comment, just a couple joke comments. We had one really nice comment. Why is that? Because this diet is really hard to stick with. It's pretty easy to say, hey, 85% non-processed food, meaning uncooked food, natural food. It does give you 15%, or 1 in 7 of everything you eat can be cooked. You can have a steak. You can have Doritos if that's what you want. You can have whatever you want, you know. And the idea is to make it a permanent change. The idea is for you to really like chilies. How many types of chilies do you eat? Hey, that's a real question. It's a real question. If you get that real question and you put the answer below, we'll compare notes. I eat habaneros, this thing called jalapeno, and then serranos, and this other big one. And I eat the red ones. Habaneros can be red or not. So I eat 5 or 6 different kinds of chilies. What about onions? Do you know, in a salad, I recently put in 3 different types of onions in one salad. You know, if you're at the point of view if you're at the point in life where you're not doing a diet like this, you're going to probably go, oh, I have an onion. If you have a round, medium-sized, yellow onion, I want you to know that that is technically an onion. If you have an onion, you think that's an onion, and it turns out that it's like a medium-sized yellow onion, I want you to know that I just don't eat those. They're so gross tasting to me that I don't eat them. I also do not like to eat garlic that much. I do like the shoots of garlic, I like the tops of garlic, but I don't really eat the garlic every single day. I do eat spring onions or a number of other kind of onions, different colors, either white or purple, or different varieties like leeks and things like this. Okay, so what's that got to do with anything? You're going to be able to find foods that you truly like. Do you like tomatoes? When you have a tomato, do you cut it up and go, oh man, this is delicious? Well, if you're not used to eating tomatoes, probably not going to like them. How about beets? Does the beet taste bitter to you? Is it too hard for you to eat? Well, maybe at first you got to slice the beet, throw it into a hot pan of water, and boil it a bit, or steam it a bit. My friend Lisa says, hey, after 4 o'clock, don't eat anything that's not steamed. And for her, that works. That's great. Hey, Lisa. Let's shout out to Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Gee, guess what? I don't steam things. I'm a guy. I do not know anything about steaming things. So when I want the beet to be a little bit cooked, I throw it into a boiling thing of water. And maybe if you're making some macaroni, you can throw in some beets with that. It'd be great. But there's many, many types of fruits and vegetables that you can enjoy and really turn out that you'll like them. How do you feel about avocado? Here's a funny thing. I got a funny story for avocado. Listen, nobody's ever really looking at this channel anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and put in my avocado story. Okay? A friend of mine has a substantial weight problem, and she said to me, "Oh, Tim, I can't eat avocado." "Oh, why not?" "Oh, that has so much fat in it." Too much fat. Hi, person. How much fat is recommended to be in your diet? Is it 1/3 like everybody else? 1/3 of your diet, 30 to 40% of your calories are supposed to be from fat? How could avocado have too much fat? Answer: if everything else that you're eating is fat, I guess you're right. It could be in your diet. Okay, why can't a person stick with this diet? Well, number one, you don't have enough experience eating this type of food, and so therefore you don't like it. You have to take the time, even if you start at 10% and work your way up, you have to take the time to where it becomes likable. Hey, have you ever had a cherry? Let me tell you something. I'll fight you for a cherry. I love the taste of cherries. I just love them. Pineapple. Normally, I had a bad experience with pineapple recently, but normally a pineapple I like to cut up and I can eat the whole thing in one sitting. I really love pineapple. Why else do I think that you can't follow this diet? All right, watch this. The average person, even in the time of Corona, works every day, right? So you work 8 hours, and there's 2 hours on each end. Maybe you're getting ready and going to work, and you're coming home from work, having a little lunch or having a little dinner or something in the evening. You sleep a few hours, so that gives you what, about 4 hours left, maybe? 4 hours left. In that 4 hours, what do you do? What do you do in that 4 hours? Here's what I think you do. I could be wrong, so you tell me in the comments below. I think that you watch I think that you watch TV. I think that you scroll on social media. I think that you go on to the internet and go, "Oh, here, what's going on? Oh, what's Kim Kardashian doing?" Kim Kardashian is a multi-bajillionaire. She has all hers, and she can do whatever she wants. But most people are following Kim Kardashian and don't get paid for it. Oh, look, Trump said something. What a great relief to be done, at least temporarily, with Trump always bashing us with something. Hopefully, you found relief in your life. You found less reason to be on social media. If you just roll what we're doing, and you roll it into suddenly being critical of Joe Biden, you know, maybe you need to learn a new lesson. Okay, maybe that isn't the way to go. Maybe the way to go is to say, hey, I finally got away from that. I can save my time. So maybe it's better to do less social media. Nobody is going to feel like, oh, my life is immeasurably ruined because I don't follow Twitter. You know, I didn't participate in the viral media stuff. Certainly you can go on Facebook, you can touch base with your family, but if you're going to do something else, whether it's learn a new language, get another job, get more job skills, learn a new language, something like that, in that 4 hours, got to stop to that. Reading a book. My friend Laura reads books, and she's really good at it, and she doesn't watch too much TV. What meal is most important to you? Watch this. This is a key reason why people are unsuccessful with doing this type of diet. Oh, if you're working, right? Your work day is Monday. Oh, I barely had anything at all to eat. I got up, I rushed out of the house, I rushed around, did my hair, whatever. See, I don't do much of my hair. you get yourself ready, get rushed out the door. Maybe if you got children or something like that, you got them off to school, and you had just some minor league breakfast, maybe something shoved in your mouth, basically, as you walk out the door. Maybe got a cup of coffee or something. Show up at work, and there's half a Danish there from, over the weekend, the janitor left it or something like that, and you're poaching that or something. Maybe there's some candy left from last week, whatever it was. Then lunch comes around. What do? Do you go ahead and stick with a new diet and a good diet, or do you just, kind of blow it? Then in the evening you get home, you're so hungry and tired, you sit down and maybe have about half the day's calorie in the evening. Okay, I want to suggest a different way to do it. Hey, by the way, if you're liking this content, you know what to do, right? Do you know what to do? Do you know what to do? Make a comment. You can make this channel yours. We can participate. We can go back and forth and build this channel and make it yours by making a comment. That's the most important thing to do. If you want to really show me some love and show me that I have more than 2 subscribers, I have 2 subscribers right now, hit the subscribe thing. And then I understand, but look, I just do it for the bell. Oh boy. I just like the sound the bell makes. But there's a way that you can get notified. I think you have to have a phone to do it. You get notified if you click the bell thingy. And you do get notified when content comes out. Oh, and there's one other thing you can do. If you really like the videos, or, just like me, please, you can, do I sound desperate? You hit share, and then copy. Share, then copy. And you can put it in an email or something like that and send it to your friends. And have something to talk about, have something to discuss. Particularly do that if you put in a comment. So then you can send off the link to the video, so that somebody can come back and follow up with your comment. That'd be a lot of fun. I want to talk to you about something else that I wrote down. You notice most of the time our videos are tight, cut, production value. Today, it's really late at night. I've got 1:30. I'll turn the clock if you want to see it. I've got 1:30. It's a Monday morning at 1:30, and I was just thinking real hard. Hey, what do I want to put out there? And I don't know. There's nobody on the camera, so I'm just hoping that this is working. Don't cut this out. Don't cut this out. I only think that this might be working. I have my. I had to pull the table over, put on the lights and stuff. And I don't know for sure if the thing is working or not. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Okay, but what I want to talk to you about is inflammation, and I want to talk to you a little bit about cholesterol. I want to talk to you about a particular aspect of cholesterol. And remember, I am not a doctor. I am a cartoon character. If Ed Rogers is watching this today, Ed, you know more about this than I do by about a multiple of 1,000. And so you know that this is not medical advice. Please go ahead and check with your doctor. The things that I'm saying are not based on going to medical school for 8 years. I've never seen a medical school. I don't even know what they look like. However, comma, I was talking recently with a friend of mine, and he experienced, hadn't seen him for a long time, he experienced a heart attack when he was 50. It was an interesting story. He told it in a very amusing way and stuff like this. But I wanted to talk to you about the background of the attack. And in the country that he's in, he's completely covered from medical care. So you know that this is not medical advice, because if you're living in the United States, you're not covered by government health care. It might be different. At the end of his heart attack, the doctor said, "Hi, here's what caused your heart attack." Now they don't do that. They typically, I don't know what they do, but maybe they don't tell you in the United States when that happens. Maybe they don't say to you, "Hey, this is what happened." Maybe there's liability and stuff, and you can't say that. I don't know. But in this case, his doctor said, "Hey, what caused your heart attack is the following." Did I tell you already to comment down below? Okay, because this is hot stuff. This is hot stuff. He said it was your diet. Okay, fine, your diet. Oh, were you overweight? No, he wasn't overweight. What did the doctor say in some other country that's not the United States, and so it doesn't apply in the United States? Okay, this is not medical advice. It doesn't apply in the United States anyway. What was happening, it wasn't an issue with his weight. What was happening, in the morning when he got up, he ate a breakfast that caused inflammation. The particular items that he ate in his diet wasn't so much that it was causing him weight to be gained or something like that, some kind of indirect thing. In his case, the doctor said, and this is probably only his case, this probably doesn't apply to anyone else in the world, in his case, as he had breakfast at, say, 8 o'clock in the morning, it caused inflammation in his arteries. Okay? Over the course of the morning, the body would respond to that inflammation. And specifically what the body did is it manufactured an abundance of cholesterol. And it, however the body does it, it sort of applied the cholesterol to repair the breach of these inflammation sections, the sections of inflammation along the arterial walls. And it happened that one of the ones that he experienced was in his heart. So about the time they'd have that battened down, it'd be lunchtime. And guess what he did at lunchtime? He'd have a ham sandwich or something like that. He would have other types of food, processed type food, meat, eggs, dairy, this sort of thing, that would cause, in his case only, inflammation. And it would be right back at it. So the body'd come in, da-da-da-da. And then, as you guessed it, by supper time, he'd be doing the same thing again. So basically, from 8 o'clock in the morning, when he started eating, till 9 o'clock at night, his body would be constantly inflamed, specifically in his arterial lining. And the body's response to that, listen to this. So he had, what? He had, him, not you, not me, him, he had cholesterol building up in his blood. If somebody had said, hey, why don't you test your cholesterol? What would he have had? He would have had an excess of cholesterol. And we all think, oh yeah, hey, there, brother, what you got is a buildup of cholesterol. Oh my God, you're eating cholesterol in your diet. What do you eat? You eat ham, don't ya? You eat bacon, don't ya? Oh, those foods have cholesterol. That ain't where the cholesterol comes from. The cholesterol, or what have you, the stuff that was in his lousy diet was causing inflammation. And the cholesterol that was in his blood was being used by the body. And the reason why his body had an excess of cholesterol, so it could be used to repair the inflammation that was there. And he experienced a heart attack as a result. Woo! I need to do a new disclaimer right now. Don't go away and say, yeah, Tim said this or that or the other thing, because I'm dumb, I don't know anything, I'm a cartoon character. There are any number of reasons why you can't do this. I'm saying to you that your lifestyle, through watching TV and being discouraged and not getting what you want to have out of life, is causing you not to have a good diet. I'm saying that because you can't put yourself in a position where you repeatedly eat onions, you don't therefore like them. You don't repeatedly eat peppers, therefore you don't like them. You don't find out if you like carrots. Hey, my friend has carrots. I think he has carrots almost every day at lunchtime. Do you know that he can taste the salt in the carrots? The naturally occurring salt. He doesn't have to add salt to his carrots. A little shaking there, a little shaking going on. He doesn't have to add the salt to it because he can taste the naturally occurring salt in the carrots. I mean, I think that's pretty amazing. It happens that my friend Natasha Alice, who was Miss World, A-L-L-A-S, Natasha Alice, she told me a long time ago that an avocado is a superfood. It's in fact, yeah, it has protein, yeah, it has fat, but it doesn't have too much fat, and it goes ahead and evens out negative food that you might be eating. That 50% of negative food that you might be eating, if you go ahead and cut up an avocado, it's going to counteract that. It's going to balance that out. You don't have to, you don't have to eat something healthy to balance out avocado. Isn't it amazing that somebody could think that? Isn't it amazing that someone could say, avocado? Oh, too damn much fat. Oh, really? How about that hot dog you're eating? How's the white bread that you're eating with mayonnaise or something? You know, is it the same thing, or you've got something kind of a weird script going on in your head? You have to eat it enough to really truly start liking it. You have to eat it enough to say, hey, you know what, I need a mid-morning snack. Let me give you one more and then I'll let you go. One more and then I'll let you go, okay? If you've stuck around this long, put a comment in there and use a code, magnifying glass or something like that, and let me know that you're still listening. This is obviously a long video. By the time they cut it down, I don't know how long it will be. But I promise you another thing, right? I know that I need a mid-morning snack. You know, no matter how much fruit that I have at breakfast time, even if I have a whole pineapple, in a couple, 3 or 4 hours, I need to have a little protein. For me, I'm going to be a little low on my protein. I'm going to need to have some nuts or something, avocado, to protein up. I'm going to want to do that. I get tempted by carbs in the form of bread. I get tempted in the form of putting toast and eating it with a salad, you know? That's my 15%. Well, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video and you're watching this video, thank you. And if you found some value or some ideas or some insights, please put it in the, no, don't do that. Don't do that. No, I meant down below, not this. I meant down below. Go down below. All right, great. This is Tim out. Talk to you soon.